So we're in your note packet today, H7, 2 warm-ups for me. Solve those 2 for Y. No, I just lost my place this morning. Go for it. Meg, we'll start with you. Going first. Add X. Seven. Yes? Jake, first. Moving first. Subtract what? How many X's? 2 X's. Chloe. Divided by 1. Divided by 1 doesn't change anything.
Close.
Very close.
Very
By negative.
Oh.
Do you know what is the same thing as dividing by -1? Multiplying by -1. Same thing. But we'll divide.
What'd you say the same thing as dividing by -1 is?
Multiplying by -1.
Oh, yeah. My brain wasn't able to process all of that while doing the calendar.
I understand.
You lose your voice?
Yeah, I lost it this morning.
Yelling at the class again, huh?
No,
Oh.
it just all of a sudden was poof, gone. Like a fart in the wind. Huh? Alright? Good? Alright. So, let's talk yesterday. Polly, in y equals mx plus b, tell me something that we know. M is the slope. Nice. And on a graph, how do I put, what do I do with slope on a graph? I rise over my run, right?
Another way you can say that is that delta y and delta x, change y and change of x.
Yep. And then we can count, okay? Good. What do you got? You only have one other thing to tell us about y equals mx plus b. From yesterday. Use the y-intercept, yep. Good. What form does our y-intercept come in? Like, what does it look like? Oh. That's where it is, but what does it look like? When we write it down, if I ask you the question, what is the y-intercept? What is your answer going to look like? Look like all day yesterday? There were 17 of them yesterday. Today there's going to be 9 more of them. What do all of those y-intercepts look like? Look, 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 look. they all look like,
First number is always zero.
so they all look like 0, comma b?
0, comma, whatever that B value is. Could be +5, could be
Sometimes you can't just look there, you gotta look around.
-10.
Alright? Now, Erica, do you find it easier if you have some steps? Like, if you follow those steps, you get to the right answer every single time? Yeah. So we should come up with some steps to graphing a line where we just are given y equals x plus b.
Let's go to the stairs.
Right.
Steps there.
Okay? Right. What do you think the first step is? So if I just gave you, like in number 1, right below it, okay, is that x ratio. So if we get y equals 2/3 x plus 5, what's the first thing we're going to do? Nope.
We need to graph it.
To graph.
To graph.
We
We're
want
gonna
to graph
graph it.
We want to graph it.
What do we do first? We use the slope first or the starting value? And
What do we call it? Starting point. What do we call that starting point? We just said it. Anybody just said it. It's in red. Y-intercept.
Nice.
Okay? And what are we going to do with that y-intercept?
Graph it.
We're going to graph it. Okay? Now, would you be okay if I said plot y-intercept?
or plot that one. That's why it's called the starting value. That's what we're gonna do first. Y-intercept is our starting value. That's what we start with on a graph. Another way to remember that. So step 1,
Okay?
plot the
Okay.
y-intercept.
So in number 1, Erica, what is the y-intercept? Oh, that's the slope.
0, comma.
0, comma
5.
5. Yep,
Yeah.
there we go. I like that better.
Or put that in the B there. Good. On 5.
Okay? Now, Michelle, where in y equals mx plus b, just so we don't have to answer this, keep answering this question, and people give me the wrong answer. I want everybody to be on the same page. Where in y equals mx plus b, in relationship to the x, okay? So it's not the x, it's in relationship to the x. Where is the b always found?
Can we reword that?
Where's the b? No, I want it.
Oh, from the equation.
From the equation. From the equation. Where is the b always in the equation?
Or in other words, the slope has something with it in B.
Where's the b always in the equation? I know you know.
I know what you're saying, but what if it's a word?
It can't be a word. Then it's not like b.
Well, it's
We don't like that.
I know, but
Yeah,
if it's
we
like
like
that.
it.
I know, but if it is like
If
that.
it is like that, then we put it like
Okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying
Yeah.
the order. You're looking
Yeah.
for the order. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Where is the y-intercept always in the equation? So like here, the
Beginning.
y-intercept was 5, right? Where did 5 go? No, what? That's bad, right? Right. Okay, let's go down here. What's y-intercept? Where's y-intercept in this? Last.
So the
Okay, where's y-intercept is 0? Where's 0 in this one? Last. Y-intercept is -4. Where is it? Last. So where does it always come? Last. It comes after the x, right? The y-intercept comes after the x.
I would say the y-intercept never has the x with it. It's always by itself. Yep. Because next year you're gonna get into all the crazier stuff. It's gonna be out of order.
But they're gonna maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. If they're good math teachers, they need to put in y equals mx plus b4. Not y equals b plus mx4. Okay? Alright? So y-intercept is always going to come after the x. Okay? So now we got this one. We plotted it. Where are we going to plot? Where's the point 0, 5?
Give us a direction.
Up 5. Yep.
Start at the origin, go up 5. Nice. Very nice. Okay.
Okay?
Step 1 then.
Step 1 is now done. Okay? Ms. Vogel, what's next? What do we do next to graph our line? So what is the slope in this case?
Yep.
2/3, okay?
So what
Alright.
does that mean, 2/3? Which direction is the 2?
You mean two directions. First, up, 2, right, 3, okay? Alright? So, what I hear you saying is, then the next step that we do is we use the fact that our slope is rise over run to plot more points, right? Okay. So in this case, then we're going up 2 and right 3. I'm at the end of my graph, right? I'm at the edge. So Dylan, if I didn't want to go up 2 and right 3, what's my other directions?
Down to,
I don't know where I am.
or, down to,
Down 2 and left 3.
Good.
Go backwards. Nice. And orange first. Purple to the right.
And then what do we do? Will, what do we do next? I'm guessing that said draw or
Draw.
I thought he was singing opera or something.
mid yawn.
So you're going to use a straight edge, an ID, the edge of your binder, a ruler, an eraser, a protractor, a playing card, a deck of cards, yeah, an index card. Yeah, just don't tell Mr. Lindbergh.
No straight edge. I just said like
You're gonna use a straight edge is what I heard.
no straight edge.
Yeah.
Mr. Linsmeyer, he's more of the math type. He's not much of an artist. He doesn't like to go with the freehand type, you know.
OCD.
He likes to keep that down in the art department, arts and crafts area.
Right. Right? So if we're gonna use this, if we're using a straight edge to draw the line, okay, we gave a couple of different hints the last couple of days about it. What's one of the hints we gave the last couple of days?
I was not here last couple.
They're all like
We gotta make sure our line goes through our points. Yep.
Well, that's kind of common sense, huh?
You would be shocked.
I don't want to show Mr. Linsmeyer my answers because I didn't use a straight edge. Anyway, it's all good. It's bad.
So step through the line. Show points.
Point. And I'm talking, you know, I'm off by like 2 or 3 boxes.
Okay. What else? What's another hint? Where do our arrowheads go?
outside of the graph.
Outside of the grid, right?
So connect and extend. You're going to connect your points with your straight edge. You're going to extend your line off the graph and put those nice little arrows on the end. That means it goes on forever and ever. Take it. There's just that TP over there. So
What's the first thing we're going to do in number 2?
look at.
We'll go back up here to our steps, which we should have written down.
I just said that.
No, you didn't. What's our first step?
Plot.
Plot the y-intercept. You were telling me about the slope. No, it's not. Okay, what's the y-intercept?
So I intercept d equals not 0 equals -1. Not equals. Two-sided. Comma -1.
0, comma, -1.
I'm just a little more. I got a question.
What's up?
Did you put m first just because that's the order of the equation? So would it be okay if they filled in the m and b
Yeah.
first?
But the graph, yeah, you gotta plot it first. Pacha, what's next?
Step 2, I hope you wrote it down. You either wrote it down or you just stared at your paper awkwardly for a little bit. You got there?
Oh, he didn't write it down.
Okay, that's all right. Mr. Lindbergh comes to the rescue.
Well, this is,
So what's step 2? What's step 2?
Where we do it, where we use the rest.
How am I going to use the slope? So my slope is what? Okay, so what does that mean? Give me 2 directions.
Yep, here. Down 4 and then what?
2 directions mean you gotta give me 2 directions. You only give me down 4, then that's only 1 direction. I need 2 directions. What was that? So down 4, right 1?
There you go.
Yeah, remember, if you're not given a fraction for a slope, like number 1 was 2 over 3, that's nice and easy. But you can put any number over 1. So for number 2, we're going to put -4 over 1. So that's going to be our rise and our run. So if you want to get crazy, Mr. Lindmeyer put -4, you can put -4 over 1 if your heart really desires. Yeah, if you want to go like that.
I'll leave the steps up here. You turn the page over and do the 6 on the back.
Oh, gosh. Number three. Y equals.
Watch out, Chandler, we're up to you. What's my y-intercept?
0, 1.
Ooh, there's something after the x? Nothing after the x, right? So how do we say nothing in math?
0.
0.
I changed it.
valid. No cookies.
You can add that in. If you want to put that in your notes, go for it.
So now what's my y-intercept? 0, 0. Yeah.
Good. Erica, pay attention. I'll take care of that later. Yeah, I know.
Chloe, that's my slope. That's my slope. So give me 2 directions.
Up or down? Down? Down what? Down 5?
Right? That's 1 direction.
Next? Which
I don't know, way over.
Left or right? Right? Point to the right.
Right?
Okay. Very good. Down 5? Right 4. You can put a nice dot there.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't like going down and right. It's another option.
Yep, up and left. Same number, yep. So instead of down 5, you go up 5. Instead of right 4, you go left 4. You got orange. And so Mark's going to fix his top part of the line and extend it. Just like that. Well done. Good looking line.
Okay. Everybody go to that one.
Questions on 3. If there's no intercept there, put a +0. Number 4, y equals x minus 2.
Jaden,
We're taking still?
y-intercept. Yep. So give me, how do I get there?
0, negative. All right.
How do I get there? Down 2.
Start with the order. Down 2. Put a nice dot there. Good.
Okay. Oh, slope. 1, give me 2 directions. One right.
Lona, I got a question for you. Because I'm looking at that problem right now. I don't see a 1 in that problem at all. I don't know, and I'm wearing glasses. Okay, now I see a 1. Good. If there's nothing with your X, you can put a 1 with it. If you have there's a single X, that means there's one X. Very good. Okay. Nice line, connect and extend, put arrows on it. Look something like that. Check your work. Click with it.
All good on that one.
Right.
All right.
Number 5. Y equals -4.
Y-intercept. Ooh, first off, do we like it as it's written? How should we write it instead?
Number missing something, right?
What's missing?
Next.
An X. How many X's are in this problem? Oh, I don't see an X. 0 X's, right?
Good. Yeah. So if it's not there, you put a 0. So 0x minus 4.
Okay. Now what's my Y-intercept?
0 what? 0 negative 4.
Negative 4. Down 4.
There's your turn. Go down 4. What the heck is our slope, Michelle?
How many X's are there?
0.
0 X's. So what's my slope?
Uh-huh. And how the heck do we draw a 0
So,
slope?
remember how I asked you Y-intercept comes after the X? Where does the slope come? Before the X. Okay? So Y-intercept after slope is before.
Slope goes with X,
Okay?
okay?
So slope can be 2 directions. Slope is 0 can be 2 directions.
How many are going up? That's a trick question. Up 0 and to the right 1.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice and circle there. Those in order, though. They're kind of small dots.
They get covered up.
They get covered up. You either have to make our line thinner or dot bigger.
Erica, we're going to skip 6 for right now.
It's your lucky day. We're going to Mr. Inch's lucky number 7. Y equals 3.
How should we write it instead?
0,
0 what?
comma 3.
Okay, that's how you write your intercept. Good. But we're going to rewrite the equation first. So it's y equals
How many X's?
0,
0x plus 3 or minus 3? Plus 3, good. Any number is positive unless it says negative. Good. And you said 0, comma 3 for the intercept, or the starting value. Start at the origin in the middle. We go up 3. Beautiful.
Levi, what's my slope?
Your slope. Yes. What's the slope? What'd you say? 0? It's not either or. It's one of them.
Which one do you want? I can basically say anything right now. Change your answer, right? Where do I find the slope? Michelle, where do I find the slope?
Right.
Or where do I find it? Find the y-intercept afterwards. Before the x. Hey, you, focus here. We're trying to help you. Ignore her. No, you're not. When you do this, when I'm talking to you, you're not paying attention to me. Okay? Y-intercept is after the x. Slope is before the x. What's the number before the x?
There's a number there.
Last time I checked. 0. Okay? So if a slope is 0, hey, focus. No, don't tell me you're focused. When I'm trying to help you and you're carrying on 18 different conversations. Okay? Slope of 0. Give me 2 directions. So give me 2 directions. Not how many. Okay? That's 1 direction.
That's technically a direction, yes.
That is technically a direction, but
You
one
want,
of them's gotta be a rise, one of them's gotta be a run. You took care of the run by going left one. So what's my rise?
Sure.
So I need to go up 0 or down 0, right?
over 1, left
Yes.
and right 1. I bet you $100 he's gonna put those in purple. Right? Yep. And I bet he's gonna put it over
You
in
said
line.
that before you, right after you do it.
Y-intercept in the next one.
Right? Yeah, it just says y equals 1/4 x. Go ahead, put a plus 0 on there. So our b is 0, 0. And we're gonna put that right in the origin in green. Okay.
Will,
You got a green pencil.
slope. Okay. We just went for it.
Give us a couple directions.
I don't know, over.
Right.
Right?
I know over, but Mr. Lindsmeyer doesn't.
Can't go anymore, right? So instead of going up, down 1, and
Flat.
left 4.
Still already know it back. I know what you mean. Well, let's use directions left and right. Good. We're going to put a nice maroon line in there. Connect and extend. Make sure it's going outside your graph. All right. Now, whose lucky day is it? Because we skipped the problem. We got to go back to number 6.
Dylan.
Oh, boy.
Back to number 6.
Dylan.
Dylan.
Save the best for you.
Dylan. What's different about number 6 than all of the ones that we've graphed the last 48 hours?
Like, let's see. Number 3, you said
It doesn't matter. It's just for the transfer.
It doesn't have y equals, right? Okay, so it's not y equals mx plus b form, right? So can I find a y-intercept? No. Can I find a slope? No. Can't do any of that, right? Okay, it's what? What's undefined?
well, you're on the right track.
It's all in
Okay, so I can't find my y-intercept.
That means it never crosses the y-axis.
Right? Okay, so what's undefined then?
In other words, what haven't we answered yet?
Gibson, give me a point that is on this line. One is not a point.
Coordinates. We need an x value and a y
I need an
value.
x value and a y value. 1 and 1 is not on the line. You know why? Because x is equal to 7.
Well, let me label these for you. X and y. So where's
Okay.
x?
Give me another one. Try another point.
Here's x. Where's 7 on? Here's 0. Here's 0.
Here's, here. Give me another point. I'll say it's on the line. 4 is not a point.
Okay.
You need like 4
I
down
need
to 0.
x, comma, y. 2 numbers. We'll give you 2 numbers. That's one number.
7 and what?
At 3.
Okay, so which word do you want to go? You want to go 3, comma 7, or do you want to go 7, comma 3? 3, comma 7.
Gosh
Not
darn
on
it
the
all.
line. You know why? You know why? Because x isn't equal to 7. Okay, give you another point now. 7, comma 3 is on the line.
It's on the line.
You know why? Because x is equal to 7. Right? Right? Okay, give me another point that's on the line.
In other words,
4, comma 3 is not on the line.
Okay.
You know why? Because x isn't equal to 7.
in other words, this
You
has to
see
be
the
7.
pattern? What's the pattern? What's my x got to be? Somebody help 'em out. What's x got to be,
X has to
Will?
be 7.
X has to be 7. Because x has to be 7.
So
It
what-
says so.
What if I did the point? What if I did this point, Mr. Lindbergh? That's a lot. Let's just put it 2 there.
Okay,
That's too many comments.
is that on the line?
7, comma 2,153.
Yes.
Yes, it's on the line. Okay?
It is.
So let's get one more in our range. So we got 7, comma 3 on the line. Give me another one.
7 comma 4.
7 comma 4.
7 comma negative 7.
Okay? So here's that one.
Nice.
So we gotta connect those 2 points, right?
Yeah.
How am I gonna connect them?
A vertical line.
A vertical line.
I thought you were going to
It's
say straight
undefined.
So what is
Okay,
undefined?
what is undefined?
With no rise, just rise.
So what is undefined?
No 0 for line. So
What is
Oh.
undefined?
what do you mean? Give me comments.
Where-
You said.
What
you
other? There's
Oh, the
something
line is undefined.
No.
No? The
Line
line
is
is
in there.
undefined.
there. Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant definition.
No, the slope is undefined.
Dylan, I don't ever want to hear you say that again.
Okay? So y equals numbers, graph into horizontal lines. X equals numbers, graph into vertical lines.
I think you might have saw some of those types of lines when you've been doing those tables on your